Yeah, it's about that time, folks. We're gonna be going. Yeah, howdy everybody. How you guys doing out there tonight? Glad to have you back. And we're gonna kind of do some testing today. See what we can get done. We are gonna have a shorter stream again today. It's been a kind of a rough day here at the house. But I got you. I am not going to close this in. We are actually going to run one of these carts. Where did my other chest go? Oh, I know why. I don't even have this lever. Needs to be on. Okay. Well, I think it ran perfectly. I don't know. Y'all tell me. So I think that works. I think I'll go with that for now. We'll do the test again. We just want to fill this in. I think I'm actually going to go with the black concrete look here because I want this to be like really dark. Like, kind of want to switch it to the like the darker gray. I can still run the stone like through here. You know, something kind of like that, I guess. I'm gonna bring definitely want them to feel like the walls are closing in a little bit. And then maybe this is the section where I start converting it into the black concrete. Because that's like the darkest thing I can find. Maybe just kind of random through this section. Yeah, I like that idea a lot. Yeah, that'll work. Eventually I can transition these as well. Oh yeah, that I like. I like it. Yes. Please. Why is this live? How you doing, bud? How's it going today? We're trying to make our attempt at Pirates of the Caribbean in Minecraft. Trying. It has been a huge undertaking. I'm going to take you all the way to the beginning here. Please forgive the mess. But the ride vehicle will start here. And it'll go up this little hill here and down and dropping into the cave. And yes, the ride vehicle is working. I'll get down, I'll show you underneath this here in a second, but this is the ride path so far. And it's got, you know, like the complete lightning going on in the scene. This particular scene will have the wrecked pirate ship with the captain still trying to guide his vessel through the storm. And of course up here, I don't have a Davy Jones to put on the wall here, but this up here where these lights are right now, as you can see, they're dripping. There's water behind that, so this will be a water curtain effect. So when it's coming down, you'll see this shape behind it. And then you'll come into this room, which is the one we just finished yesterday. And you'll come up and you'll ride up in this upward climb. All the way till you get up to the top, and then you're going to hit the drop off into this show building that's going to be out all the way around here. And in there you're going to have, of course it's raining now, you're going to have the pirate ship versus the fort. You'll turn into the city. Actually, you know what? I've got, let's see. This right here. So we have built this area right here so far. The cove, the caverns, that little beach scene, the skeleton steering, and then we're doing the drop right now. And that will take us over to the battle at sea, the well scene, the auction scene, the town that's under siege, the pirates being chased by the ladies with the brooms, you know, the town burning. And instead of skipping straight to the treasure room, we're going to add, like, if you've watched the Pirates movies, you know about Calypso and they find her in the Louisiana swamp. That's what we're going to build up in here. We're going to add a few other little things here and there to this whole system. Try to make it, I don't know, a little bit different. So how are you today, man? Doing all right, I hope? Alright, at least that's all covered now. Now I gotta just convert all this into the black concrete here. We're gonna start kind of randomly choosing stuff over here. Excuse me. Of course, the further we go, the more we build. And that's it for that one. Probably have to go down and fix some redstone now. It's like a typewriter. Just back and forth. Wow, my mouse got like super sensitive. Maybe she's right. Okay, I think I like that. Let me look at it from here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Let's just knock these out. Yeah. Almost there. We're just gonna stay on this side and just do it from here. My mouse is being way stupid sensitive and I don't understand it. Now this is completely dark. That's exactly what I was looking for. Go from the cave look up into the tunnel. Yay. I'm thinking it's kind of drawing it out, like when they come up, well, when they come up the hill, they level off just for a little bit and then down. I'm thinking that's the right way to do it. So I don't know how far out that should go. So let's just do this. Okay, 3. Okay, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So 4, and then I want to do at least the length of the boat. I need to go 2 more. Okay, that's the length of the boat. So we got to go 9 total. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that'll give us that. Yo, Yasa, what's up, man? How you doing today? I hope you're doing good, man. Cheers to you. Oh, we've got that whole uphill tunnel up and working. It's looking kind of good, really. I'm trying to remember these controller rails. The lower the power. Hey, I missed you too, bud. If you lower the power, they're supposed to make the cart go slower? I don't know. I don't remember. So if that's at 15 all the way through, how do I reduce the power on it? I guess that's kind of my question, is how do you do that? I'm going to try an experiment here. So, okay, let's see. Power is at 12, 10, 8, 6, 4. That should slow the vehicle down. If it does not, you know what? I'm going to go down here and do an experiment over here. I think I need to do that. I need to see this for myself. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, and then 1, whoops, wrong thing, 1, and I do this. And I'm just going to go every other one from here. And you know what? I'm going to change all that. So that's at 2. These should be at 0. Okay. So if I get a minecart, where is it? There's a minecart. And put that there. Yeah, it does get, it's really slow. And then it should stop right there. Okay. So if I go here and then push it, it goes really, really slow. Ooh, I's learning something. I's learning something. Not much, but I'm definitely learning something. Okay, time to experiment with a system of redstone that I can control the speed of the cart on the path. That's going to be kind of difficult, but... Okay, so what I would need to do is this, this, this. So that's at power 6 all the way, because that's what that signal is. So that's let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 away will give me the power of 6. So 9, 10, 11, 12 gives me the power of 4. That'd be 12, 11, or 13, 14 gives me the power of 2. Now I would be curious. And that's a power of 1. Ooh. It's okay. Okay. And then the power of 1 just sits there. Oh, I like that. Okay, so my next question is, if it's going that slow, will it turn a corner? power of 5. Oh, actually, I just need to go like this. That's a power. So I'm going to go from a power of 1 to a power of 3. To a stop. Okay. Let's just do this. Okay. Get it a start. See, I don't know if that's going to have enough power to carry around the corner, is it? No. Alright, so I know I need the minimum of the power of 2. Let's try that. You need to get out of here. Find your mama zombie. In mama zombie heaven. So 2 should get me around that corner to the 3. Yes. But a 3 won't get around the corner. Okay. So I've got to figure all this crap out. This is Excuse me, sir. You're trespassing. No more trespassing. At least a 4. We're gonna test it right now. We gonna find out. Because this right now is at a 2. And it makes it around to a 3. Now I want to see if the 3 will get me around to there. Nope, you are correct, sir. Yeah, it got there. Up it by 2. I don't want it quite that fast. So I mean, I could literally change it to this one being a powered rail. Oops. You know, that part isn't gonna, you know, mess with me. Yeah, right? My bad. So this is what it's going to do. So this is how the ride vehicle works. So it rides on these tracks, okay? And I'm able to really get, you know, some halfway decent effect upstairs, you know? And that's how that works. So I mean, it's interesting. It really is. So I'm curious to see if it'll get all the way around here. I just want to see how many does it take for it to slow down after a full 15. Should make it all the way around, or at least really close to it. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. So let's do this. It's kind of shortened this area 1 to 3 instead of the 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So close. So close. All right, let's do this. And it's too far away. Oh, I like it. So that, I mean, I've learned a little bit here. I mean, I knew it existed, but I had never used it, you know? Never had a need to use it until now. So that helps me with this uphill section, because this is like way too fast. I want it to be a lot slower than this. So the question I have now, because I have to separate these, I got to find a way to slow this down all the way up to the same speed. So I'll probably have to build a bigger platform for these to come off of. You know, I'm going to show you something. Hold on. Okay, I will switch this over. I've done this already 3 times. Okay. I will switch it, hit done, and it'll show me that it's changed. In a few more minutes, it's going to say Minecraft or iRacing again. I change it every single time. It pisses me off. Twitch, do better. There, rant over. Okay, so if I want these uphill ones to have... I don't need that there. I need that. And that's 9. So that'll slow them down from 11, 9 to 6. Now, will a cart make it up to there? Because this is now at a 3. I kind of want it at a 4. There we go. So I think that's my goal, is to get everything to a 4. So right now that's at 13. So that's 0. That's an 8. So I gotta add... It needs to be a 4. Still at a 6. There we go. I knew there would be some type of a pattern I could do. Now I've just got to incorporate that pattern into something like this. So I got to carry it up every step. Oh. How you doing, Guardians? Hope you're doing well today, man. Hey, that's the key. Comfy. Hmm. What, an IRL or iRacing? Yep, they got a bunch of races starting tomorrow. Got the I believe the truck race, or one of the races starts tomorrow. The truck race is on Friday. ARCA race on Saturday. The Grand National Series on Saturday. And then the Cup race is on Sunday. It's race week here in Daytona, so yeah. Actually, a couple of guys are going to be here in town that we do iRacing with, and we're going to meet up for dinner in just north of Daytona, up in Ormond Beach, Florida. Yep, and I'm not going to a single race. I'm done with that IRL. See, I can't be there. I may have to make this even wider. I don't wanna. See, that's still not enough. All right, redesign. So the goal is on every single one of these to no. Is to end up with that's a 2. Now that should be a 3. Now that should be a 4. That's an 8. And that's a 3. How dare you? Okay, so this is what I'm doing. Nobody can change my mind. It's who? It's what? Hey. You leave the shirtless guy alone. He ain't do nothing to you. See, that's where I want it. At 4. 4. Yeah, I hardly ever hear it anymore. What's that tell you? I play this game too much. Excuse you. Now that's a 3. A green slinky has eyes. Yeah, look at him. Yep. Poof. Those are called creepers, man. Creepers. Yes. Okay. So I guess I have to do this all the way up there. Ugh. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. They're creeps. My regular bowl of coffee mug, it has died. It committed suicide. Sewer slide right down off the workbench and onto the concrete floor, and it only busted into 2 pieces. At least it could have done was 1,000 pieces. Made it worth watching it happen in slow motion and not being able to do nothing. I was very sad. Yeah. Well, that one was okay. Story time with Rev. That one was actually bought. Do you remember my old mug that had the owls on it? I used to have it on stream all the time. It was similar to the mug I had before. But it lived. Yes. I'll check it out if I go out that way. I might be out that way maybe Thursday. But yeah, I'll look. But the owl mug, I broke it. And my mother said I looked very sad. So she bought me the one I've been using. And the other day I was out in the shop. We were making a ring. And in the process of making the ring, it was vibrated off the countertop or off the workbench. And it fell on the concrete floor. So yes, it needs replaced, and I like this one. This one's from my girls. That's from my kids. So I will use it. I didn't know that. That's cool. I'll have to check into that because that seems like a pretty good die. It's a pretty one. Well, I guess this is how I have to build all this crap. Blech. So we're just going to go to there, and then to there, and to there, and to there. I'm just gonna go ahead and prep it all, man. Fuck it. Yep, wrong one. Now I'm going to leave this alone up here. I'm not sure how I'm going to carry that stuff out like that, but we will figure this out. I promise you that. Good excuse for a new machine. Hey, you know what, and I don't like to admit this, but I actually took out a loan for our coffee maker. True story. I got a Cuisinart. It does the full pot, and it does the K-cups, and I absolutely love the machine. I really do. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's overkill, but you know what? Not only does it get the job done, but it gets other jobs done. Like if we have company, man, I can make a full pot of coffee if I want, instead of just an individual cup. And I do really, really, really like that. I do. Yep, there's the point. Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. It is all about the grind. And I've got a coffee grinder. I've got my French press coffee. I got all the different things. See, but for convenience, I don't do French press very often. Kind of special occasion type deal. You know what I mean? It does make a difference in the coffee. It makes a huge difference in the coffee. All right, hold on, folks. I am going to take a quick phone call. Well, I hope that gets spam caller off my back. I was playing nice. I don't know why. Don't ask. Hey. Get out the way. Wall 4. See, this works. I figured it out. I figured it out, Marfa. You just look at it. Look at it. Damn it. What is the irony that this would be lined up perfectly with that? I didn't even think of that. What? Never in a million years could I have predicted this is where I would need to do that. Missed one. Okie dokie. Let's keep this thing rolling. This is taking forever. But is it worth it? I don't know. I think so. All right, so this I know I need to. Okay, let's just get these done here, and then I'll worry about everything else. So. Okay. So now I kind of don't know exactly how I want this to go. So if this is the top of the drop, right before you drop, should I slowly just bring it down to like a crawl? That way the drop itself feels like it's faster than it is, because Minecraft, yeah. Okay. I mean, that makes, like perfect sense, So I'll probably just bring this up to that. And no, I won't bring it up to that. I will do this, which that's too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast. Yeah. So I'll work on this here. So I want to slow it down a little bit here. Because if you're going from a 4 to a 9, that's going to, you know, I don't want that. You know what? Hold on. So that's a 1. That's a 3. That's a 5. That's a 7. And that's a 9. There. Okay, so it goes from a 4 to a 3 to the 1. Okay. Yep, that'll work. I like that a lot better. Hello, dolphin. Bye-bye, dolphin. Okay, 4 to 5. Then to a 2. And then... Wah! I kind of want to test it now. Just to kind of watch it do its thing. What is it doing? I don't think it knows what it's doing. Okay, it doesn't have enough. I get it. No. I appreciate you showing some support. You watch whenever, but I don't really add anyone to Discord unless I've known them for time. I do apologize, but you know this world, and you know how people can be. That, sir, is a pain in my arse every time. Now I gotta go down and fix where the water went through. It destroyed all of that. Look at that. It's okay. I had to start over anyway, right? No, wrong way. I just want to use a regular cart first instead of the whole machine. So 5 isn't going to power it up here either, huh? It just made it up with a 7 before. Even the 6 isn't doing it. 7 gets you there. Yeah, 7 is, I think, the lowest. So... more power. Alright, yeah, okay. Shut up. There we go. Let's just see if it does it like that now. So... Why? See, the 7 will go up. But it's like it always wants to stick here. Not sure. So maybe we actually have to boost it a little bit before that. I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to boost it like that. So let's go ahead and just fill all of these real quick. Oh no, I put all of these in the wrong place. Yeah. Ah, oh no. Okay. Please hold. Yeah, I got the extra push in there. And I know you said that like 5 minutes ago, but I was concentrating. I was only paying attention to the brain in my head. I like it. I hope you do too. Oh, my shoulder. Dude, this guy is all fucked up right here. Just telling you. All right, let's try it with the what I'm assuming is going to be heavier. Okay, let's just give it a try. Looks like it struggles just a bit, but it looks like it's gonna make it up every one of them. Yep, it makes it all the way up, and there's the boat. Nice and slow, and then the drop. Yay! Okay, I am absolutely happy with that. I ain't gonna lie. That one was, kind of crazy, but whatever. So what I'm doing here is I'm literally just protecting the redstone from below, because I don't want the water to wash that out like at all. Because once I add the water up here, I need it to still waterfall, you know? Oh, my hands are off, that's why. Okay, so let's do this. Temporarily. Actually, we're going to put these in to know exactly what wall has to be removed. There we go. So that needs removed. And it protects all my redstone. That's good. Alright, let's go put another one of these in there. Nice slow climb, look at that. Into the water up top, and then goes real slow. Yep, so if I continue the... That will work. That does it. That's where I wanted it. So I will continue this thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Or 4 more. That's what I need to do. 4 more. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3, and that's 4, and then the floor. That, my good sir, shall work. Let's double check it. Well, I can't double check it like that. Oh no, it's gotta go 1, 2 more. My bad, my bad. 1, that's 2. Alright, there it is. That's the right level. Yay. Very exciting. Very exciting stuffs. Hey. Did my screen just shut off? Yeah, it says I'm still alive. Okay. Well, fine. Well, be a dick like that, then be a dick like that. Like my whole chat just like disappeared over on this monitor over here on my right. I'm like, what is going on? All right, this works. So that makes me a very happy human being. Yeah. This I will change. That was just a temporary block. So that way when I tested this, it would... it would not ruin my redstone. Oh, so the hardest part now. The hardest part is to build something to where redstone is protected. Like more on a permanent type deal. Not only that, but we have to dig down, or not dig down, but we have to go down quite a bit to give a channel for whatever redstone path we're going to be doing. So this was a bit excessive down here. So while this is very open and very accessible to wherever you need to go, this may be too much. So basically what I want to do is once I get this finalized, I'm going to cover it like this, but underwater. You know? So that's going to be kind of like the next few steps, is to start building this out from about here, roughly. Okay. And then building a wall all the way to the floor. And that is going to be a undertaking that is quite expansive. I hate when Windows does that. So that's the next step, is to take this wall all the way over there somewhere. Okay, there's the cornerstone that I was planning on using. So, yeah. Okay, that lines up. And that one, I believe, is off by one. Nope, it looks like it's right on it, so. Best way to find out is this way. Should have started on the other end, because if this is wrong, it's A lot of blocks to clear out of the way. Bingo! Got it. So yeah, do you see the scope of this? This might actually go further this way, depending on, you know, a lot of things. Like a lot of things. Because I know this could literally come all the way out to here somewhere. Because it's going to, yeah, it's roughly right in this area. Yeah, there's the entrance. So it should be either right here or right here. I think it's this one right here. But we'll find out. I'm just going to go ahead and draw that line in now. Go to the top one because we'll have to go up anyway. Yep, that was it. Yay! So, I mean, this is a huge undertaking, and we got so much left to get done. I'll show you the where is it? The layout. There it is. So basically, this is the layout of the Pirates of the Caribbean in Magic Kingdom in Disney World, Florida. So we've done this area to the drop. That's all we got done. And as you can see, you come out from the drop through the cave mouth and into the battle at sea, where you got the giant pirate ship here. You got the fort right here, a little bit of a fort here. So this is what we've got to build first. Then we're going to have the city scenes through here, or the town. So you see the well, the guy getting dipped into it for information, Then you have the auction scene over here. And then you have the town that's under siege by the pirates. And then the pirates being chased by the ladies with brooms. And then you have the town burning. And then you have the treasure room, and then you unload here. I'm going to do more than this. I'm going to add some things to it to make it more relevant to the newer movies. Like Calypso. Her scene where they go to find her in the bayou. I'm going to put that in there. I may do a reference to the black pearl in the white desert sand. I don't know yet. It just depends, you know. That's a lot of work. So, so at least we know this works. And if we have to speed it up one more for that ride, then that's what we'll do. But I think we're okay. I really do. I think we are okay right with that for now. Once the ride is actually complete, I'm going to go through and slow down, you know, all of these for certain areas and things like that. But now that I've kind of figured out how to lay that, using the power to speed it up, slowing down, slow it down, so on and so forth. But it's definitely given me a better understanding. It's amazing the structure that goes behind something like this, like in real life, and you think we're having issues. No. stop that from flowing for now. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and just clean that area up. So we don't need this right now. Okie dokie, that part's done. And you see, that thing is still just going. I like it. Speed it up, slow it down. Okay, I learned so much by doing that, so I'm not sure. Should I continue streaming for a little bit longer, or should I just call it here? Because the any next step I take is going to be a long haul step. Even prepping to do it would be like an entire stream, I think. I guess I can just work on this part for now. I can just clean all this up. Clean up the stuff I don't need. Like that. And then we can just start building over here. That's more of the permanent enclosure. No, you're all good, man. Look, dude, you know how I feel about that. I'll fall asleep on stream. I don't know if you were around for that one, but absolutely. Had a 14-hour stream, and I was only awake for like 7.5 hours of it. I know you have. It's kind of why I laughed at you. I'm not gonna lie. If I sleep, that is exactly the thing. Once I'm asleep, just write it off. I'm not waking up. And yes, I know that that thing runs up through all of this, but that cart will also go through solid objects. So in order to just protect it all, from water or whatnot, this is the way. That was dangerous. I could have fallen to my death and drowned. See, this is what I'm trying to do, is get it to where everything is still reachable and fixable. Yes, sir. That's what I'm doing. Okay. I have fallen and I can't get up. Never mind. I'm fine. kind of zoning out myself, dude. Not gonna lie. Oh, too much. Wrong one. See, I just got so confused right there. Hey, I'm always confused too. I've just tried to learn those techniques to mask it. Are they working? No. Okay, well. Not gonna lie, it's almost that time. It's 5 o'clock on the East Coast. I know this is boring. Y'all just be quiet. I can hear your thoughts. But it is necessary. All right, well, folks. It would seem that my wife is almost home, so I'm going to go spend a few moments with her because she's had another rough day. School is not helping them protect their teachers. And I think she wants to talk. And that's what a good husband does? I don't know. Bleh. But man, thank you guys so much for being here today. I appreciate every single one of you. Whether you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, thank you very much for being here. Alright, take care, Lucian. Thank you for chatting with me a little bit today. I do appreciate you, man. And I'll talk to you sometime, alright? Y'all have a good one. Bye.